on, man? What's the goal for today? How are we doing?
Um, I don't know, just get better. I mean, I feel like I don't know. I feel like am pretty good, but then like play like I mean, you play in these pred lobbies now because that's how this rank system is, and I come to find out very quickly that I'm not very good. And so I mean, I know mechanically, I'm not a pro player by any means, or I'm never going to be a pred, but just want to understand the game a little bit better, want to understand the mechanics, and yeah, just I mean anything I think that you can learn from being an expert like yourself.
For sure, let's do it. All right. I'm gonna get you to grab whatever two weapons you want, and then we will go and hop into the pit, see what's actually going down.
Yeah. Okay. Well, gosh, I mean, so I guess let's just go double SMG here.
We'll do all blue attachments.
Okay.
Rockin' car R9.
Yeah.
All right. Try a red shield here.
Level 5.
All right, sweet. I'm gonna have you, my friend, head on over.
This location interests me.
Do we have unlimited ammo? Does it always say 0?
Out of light ammo.
Yeah. How do I need to turn on unlimited ammo real quick, don't I?
Can you also, in the range settings, make the dummies spawn far away?
Dummy settings. Yeah. Dance movement speed. Dynamic dummy spawning mid-range far. Got it.
Huge.
Infinite ammo on. I think that's all I need. Right. Okay.
All right, cool beans. Yeah, I'll just have you toggle that friendly fire since you're the host. I ended up joining you.
Yeah.
These first couple rounds, I'm not really going to say much. All I'm going to be doing is kind of just looking at what you're doing overall in general. And then once I can kind of get a feel for just how you're playing, then we'll kind of start breaking stuff down. So I'm going to play like really weird. I'm going to be really aggressive, really passive. Might hide from you. Might just jump on top of you. Don't think too hard about it. Just, play the way that you would based off of the circumstances. And we'll kind of see what happens, okay?
Alrighty. Yeah, sounds good.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Gil.
Shooting at me.
And I forgot to ask, are you on controller or mouse and keyboard?
Controller.
All right.
Ooh. Man.
All right. Oh yeah, then you pull bleed out, it'll pick you right back up.
I pull. Oh, whole bleed out. Gotcha. Yeah, they definitely changed that. I haven't been in the firing range in forever. Apparently, I used to just switch legends or whatever.
Yeah, that got changed not too long ago, so
Okay.
you're chilling.
Yeah, that makes me feel a little better.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Go.
Oh, bother. Me and you are down.
Okay, so when you feel like you're in a gunfight and you start struggling, where do you primarily think you're having issues?
Like I said, I know my mechanics aren't terribly great, but I would say more positioning and like spatial awareness would be more than anything, just because I feel like I'll get caught out in the middle of nowhere, and then it's like, well, I'm dead now because I'm in the middle of nowhere. And so just doing a better job of like understanding probably when to push or like when to try to cover that space versus just like getting 75 damage and trying to push off of it and then getting lasered. But
Yeah, so what I'm seeing is actually what you just mentioned right there, kind of like when you should be moving up, when you should be doing something. The issue is actually coming down to you're actually not really doing anything, and that's causing so many cascading issues to kind of, fall into place. So, can you toggle the friendly fire? This is what toggle it off. That way I can, whenever you move around, it doesn't have like super loud footsteps. But essentially, like right off the rip, like the very first 2 fights, I usually end up doing like 3 or 4 or 5. Noticing it instantly, the way that you're fighting, or just the way that you're generally playing, is allowing me to do whatever I want without any repercussions. So, for instance, that very first fight that we took, you ended up hitting a laser beam on you, and then I was like, holy shit, I got no shield, he's full health. I got behind my rock, and I just stood there, and I wasn't even looking at you, and nothing was happening, right? So the issue is coming along the lines of you're being so passive in the terms of you're not trying to make anything happen when there's nothing happening. And then as well, even when I'm in front of you to some degree, like maybe I'm playing the corner here and I'm just kind of moving in and out of cover. Maybe I'm not even shooting at you. You still don't do anything, where you're just looking and you're waiting to get that perfect shot. So something that I want you to start building a little bit of a habit of is always try to be shooting your weapon, because the lack of is causing me to shoot even more without repercussion. Something you want to keep in mind is, Apex time to kill is so incredibly long that when we start to capitalize off of that time to kill by always being the first person to do something, you still might take some damage, but the fact that you're doing it first just gives you that small advantage where now that person is reacting to whatever minuscule thing that you do. So if you're sitting there and you're watching my corner, and then all of a sudden I come out shooting, you have to now react last second to that thing happening. I know you're playing there, you know I'm playing here, but when I come off already shooting, I'm either already hitting shots, or the moment that I bring my cursor to where you are, so maybe I come off shooting over here, and then I bring my cursor over, the moment I get on you, I'm hitting my shots. You, on the other hand, you need to first go, oh, there's someone in front of me, now line up my shot, and now pull the trigger. So I want you, if you see someone in front of you, or if you know that there's someone in front of you, be shooting your gun, bring yourself to them, right? And if there's nothing happening, just engage with that spot, try to put them in front of you. So right now, if you're hiding behind a rock, I'm not going to sit here and I'm not going to wait because I don't know what's going to happen. I might just start swinging up a little bit and put wherever you are actually in front of me so that I can shoot my gun. Does that make sense?
Yep, totally.
Right? It's so basic, but the fact that you're just doing so little is allowing me to do so much.
Yep, that's fair.
All right. Whenever you're ready.
All right.
3, 2, 1, go. Probably just stick a little bit closer to wherever is going to give you like cover.
Yeah, I mean, again, that's kind of the perfect scenario where I was like, okay, I did some damage. I should probably do something exactly like you just said, but I also don't want to just be stuck out in the middle of nowhere and you capitalize off of that, even though I've done a decent amount of damage.
So good rule of thumb here, less about like kind of when to move up, but just good rule of thumb in general is whenever you move, we move through the open, but we move to cover. So we're never going to stop in the open. Even if I like absolutely piss on you, right? I'm not going to slide out and then shoot my gun right here because now I'm stuck in the open. Instead, what I'll do is I'll slide through the open into cover and now I'll fight from safety. So you're always moving through the open. You never stop in the open.
Yeah.
Now, another thing too is, a little kind of recap of everything I kind of tell everyone, right? If I'm over here, and you break my shield, do you think I'm going to want to keep staring at you?
No, probably not.
No, fuck no. I'm going to look away. So in our mind, what we need to kind of build a really strong habit of is whenever I'm getting in damage, people are more inclined to look away. That is when you move.
Right.
You don't move after you've done damage. You move while you're doing damage. So if let's just say I come off and like we're playing pretty close and I peek you, now I'm moving up off that. Right? What you are kind of tend to doing, and what like 99% of people do is they shoot, they reload, and now they start pushing. But the issue is with all those delays, no matter how, long it takes them, right? If you're waiting like 3-5 seconds to push, I've already taken damage, and now I'm looking again to see if you're pushing up. So as soon as I take damage, that is when you want to already be pushing.
Yep. Yeah.
All right. Three, 2, 1, go. So if you know I'm here, don't wait to shoot your gun. Make sure that you're... Nice, good damage. Make sure that you're actively shooting your gun. Right, so if I know that you're playing on a corner, I'm going to just shoot that corner, and if you step out into it, like you're going to get hit. Nice, good damage. I have to look away, you're moving up. Nice, now I'm super hurt. Just jump on me, finish that fight. There you go. Three, 2, 1, go. Nice. Re-engage.
Oh no. Wasn't reloaded. That's a rookie move right there. If I've ever seen one.
No, that's not even your fault. It's whenever you win, you gotta cock all your guns back. So you would have had that. Now, instead of committing onto someone who has no options, stay where you are. Right? You can still shoot me from right here, as you can from right here. So it's better for you to not give that person the clutch factor, right? If I'm in a power spot that they can't really touch me, I'm going to keep capitalizing off of this by just continuously engaging and disengaging. Every time I disengage, they can't touch me. So if I peek first, I get first shot. If I leave first, I keep up my health the most. Remember, everyone has to react. So if you make them react, you're constantly getting in more damage than they can. And then off of those massive advantages, then you hard commit. If it's still, if someone still has a good amount of health, don't just jump down on top of them, because now you open up a clutch factor. Maybe they make some type of movement mechanic, a wall jump, a tap strafe. Maybe they hit more shots than you, whatever it might be, right? Keep that advantage until they're a guaranteed kill, and then swoop in.
Yep. Yeah, I would say that could definitely be a something to work on too. Like, let's say I do 120 or 130 or whatever. Like, I'm definitely instincts say just to jump on your head and to just go for it. And again, I don't, it's probably better to just keep the high ground for a teammate coming or whatever else. But I mean, that makes total sense too on just the peak.
If you can comfortably kill them from where you are, then just do that, right? But then there's the circumstance where they're in a niche spot where you are, you can't keep shooting them because maybe they're just using cover really well. Then drop down and get that guaranteed kill, right?
Yeah.
But if you can, right, try to hold that power spot, knowing that there's just nothing that they can do.
Yeah, that's fair.
3, 2, 1, go. Nice. Keep that pressure. Try and force me into the open here.
See, I'm just trying to back out to reload, and I'm just in the open.
So what's happening, right, is you're reloading while backing up. You're not backing up to reload. So here's the main difference. Look at the speed difference here. I'm gonna just shoot and reload my gun and come back here, right? Versus if I want to. Now I'm actually reloading in safety. So it's always prioritizing not being stuck in the open. As soon as you got up here and you realized, oh shit, I'm in the open and he's shooting, that's when your gun is supposed to go down. Prioritize your health. Get that recovery going, so whether it's a reload or whether it's you starting to heal. And now that you're doing it from safety where you won't get shot, get back into the fight. A lot of people, they reload in the open. They continuously stand there, right? And it causes too much damage to be taken. More damage you're taking, the less you can fight, more people push you. Right? So everything comes back to just do everything from safety.
Yeah,
3,
total sense.
2, 1, go. Cover. Nice. Now I'm hurt. You're pushing when I'm not looking,
Shooting at me.
but pushing to cover.
We spot a bother.
Yeah, yeah, ideally.
Always swinging into corners. 3, 2, 1, go.
Shooting at me.
Nice. So I have to look away. You're covering that gap. Try not to shoot when they're moving away. Try to actually just pause for a sec. Check this out. This is also kind of like why when you do damage and they back off and then you go to push, you're getting pissed on. This is what's basically happening. You and me are fighting, right? I leave and you're still looking to see if I'm going to re-peek you. And then when I finally back off and I'm at where I want to be, now you start moving. And now that you're moving, it's all through the open and I have cover. So
Yeah.
what you want to do is as soon as you see those numbers pop up, you shouldn't wait to see if they re-peek you because they don't want to re-peek you, right? Don't wait and shoot your gun even if you do see them, because now when they finally get to cover, you have to cross so much extra space, right? So as soon as you do that damage, you're moving to lock them into a fight. You want to put yourself on top of them so that they can't go anywhere. You guarantee damage. When you let them get away, they use cover. You can't guarantee because they can sneak back into that rock whenever they want. So your goal, as you're doing in damage, to work your way up and lock them in. Otherwise, I'm just going to come back here and now you can't do shit. And when I just peek you, you don't know when I'm going to peek you, how I'm going to peek you.
Yeah. So okay, so answer me this then. Like, is there ever a time when you're running with your gun out? Or like, I mean, you're
Oh.
talking about disengaging and holstering and going, right? I mean,
I'm
yeah.
gun is never the only time my gun is in my hand is when I'm actively trying to shoot my gun, right? So I'm like, you will never catch, almost never catch me running up to someone with my gun in hand because I'm moving slow. Instead, what I'm doing, do you know what? Have you ever heard me talk about instant sliding before?
That's one I don't think I have heard.
Let's go this way.
Oh, dude. Okay, this is game changing. It's weird because this is like the number one thing I talk about.
Never mind.
So we'll do like a quick run through. I posted like a 20-minute video on YouTube not too long ago. But essentially, when we run with our gun in our hand, right? 1, we move slower compared to our weapon being holstered.
Yep.
2, right? If you get my bad, I'll kind of back it up a second. 2, if you want to hit a slide, this is the most important part. You need to take 3 steps. So if I'm on this line and I want to hit a slide, 1, 2, 3 steps. Anything shorter than that, 1, 2, dead slide. This is extremely problematic because if I'm trying to my bad, I didn't mean to cuss. If I'm trying to push you or get on top of you, I'm going to move slow. Those slides, they actually propel you a lot quicker than if you were to just run, right? So now I'm not running or I'm not sliding as soon or as often, causing more issues. And then 3, on top of that, I can't slide and shoot my gun at the same time. Or rather, I can't like sprint and shoot. So a way that we get around this is holstering the gun. Now that my gun's holstered, I run faster. And if I want to slide, it's not 3 steps, it's 1 step. Just like how you were doing right there. 1 step. So now, if I'm in cover and I want to swing you, I'm not taking 3 steps into the open while moving slow, unable to shoot my gun. 1, 2, 3. No. Instead, what I'm doing now is I'm going to take an instant slide off of cover. So instantly going maximum speed from a standstill, shooting my gun while in the air. So this is how we're going to actually be able to shoot our gun. A lot of people, what they want to do is they want to slide jump and then take out. What we want to do is unholster, forward, slide, jump. So are you on Xbox or PlayStation controller?
Xbox.
So it'd be Y forward B A. And what you'll notice when you do it in that order, Y forward B A, is you can shoot while actually propelling forward, as opposed to waiting until you hit the ground before your gun comes out. Y forward B A. Yeah, there you go. And your gun should be at the apex of your jump, so the very top of your jump. You should be able to shoot the entire time on the way down coming into your slide. Yeah, like that. So now check this out. Look at the major difference here. I'm on cover. 1, 2, 3.
They're shooting at me.
Right? Versus I'm on cover. 1. I just got dead slide. I just fucked that up. Right? So you move a lot quicker. You're almost always able to shoot your gun. Right? Except for that half second where you put your gun down and then you take it out. So as I'm fighting people, basically what I'm doing to like always be moving up really fast as I'm shooting, holster on holster slide. And now I'm launching forward with my gun in my hand. Shoot, holster on holster slide. Now, to help this kind of sink in a little bit more and help you understand and kind of experiment and play with it, holster your gun and look at that little white dot on the center of your screen.
Yep.
I want you to hit swap weapon. How long does it take from the moment you hit Y to when that crosshair actually changes from a holster? From a holster.
I mean,
So if you're
pretty decent amount of
So if you're-
time. I don't know, a second or so.
Yeah, it's about half second to a second. So that half second, while the game is processing your movement or like your transition between one into the next, you move in that previous state. So if my gun's put away, right? I hit Y. I have a half second to do whatever I want. My legend's gonna move as if my gun is not in my hand. And it's the same thing in reverse though. So if my gun is in my hand and I holster, I need to wait half of a second for that crosshair to change. And now I'm in that movement flow state. Now I have half of a second to input whatever I want, and I'll move really quick. Right? So that push up should take you 1 second at most.
Yeah.
My bad. 1 second, like around 1 second. So I'm shooting, holster half second, unholster. Holster, wait that half second, unholster slide.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Now what I do is a little, I'm not going to say it's tricky, but it's kind of just like a little weird thing that I do. Whenever I'm shooting, I'm actually holding down on the Y button because again, it takes, because you know, on controller we have to hold Y for it to holster. While I'm shooting, if I see numbers popping up, I start holding so that it's going through the animation while I'm shooting. And then I get about quarter to a half second like extra time where I'm able to kind of like already be moving up. So I might be like shooting and holstering at the same time, and then as soon as it goes down, I hit slide.
Yep. That makes sense.
All right, there we go. That's kind of what you want to make sure you're like engraving into your gameplay. Whenever you're trying to move up, whenever you're trying to move back, you focus on your position, getting to safety, and now from safety you can play aggressive, or you should always be aggressive. And aggressive just means trying to shoot your gun. Because if you're playing passive, that allows players to get close to you. The closer you are, the easier it is to jump on someone and force them to be in the open where they're going to take damage. So that's why we want to be using that movement to get close to them. Swing up, lock them into the open, do damage, back off. Now they can't hit us. Move up, lock them to the open, do damage, back off. Now they can't hit us. That's why you see me popping up in front of you, doing damage, and then I move away. Right? So it can be I'm popping up in front of you at a distance and I'm just engaging with you, like engage, engage, engage. Or I could actually be getting into your face, right? Whether like I'm right here in the corner, right? And then I slide in, I do damage, and then I move back out. Right? Slide in, lock in, do damage, move back out. So you want to be putting people on your screen, shooting whenever you see people, and then retreating, backing off, creating some space so that your health stays up.
Yeah, I think that, you know, I know I'm not going to be like a movement like pro or god by any means, but I think the biggest thing, now that I hear you talking about all this, I think the biggest thing is like, even if I'm in a fight disengaged, but I'm still like in a fight, like my weapon usually stays out. And I think that causes me a lot of movement issues where I feel like I'm getting stuck in the open or whatever too, where I should be putting it away at that point and going. Yeah. And with the second delay, you have to be actively doing that because if they're shooting you, you're probably dead already.
Exactly, yeah. And another thing too that most people don't realize, right? When your gun is in your hand, remember you want to hit those slides so that you move around. Every time you get shot, it cancels your sprint, which means that now you have to take those 3 steps all over again. Right? So if I'm running in the open, I get shot, I have to go 1, 2, I got 1, 2, and you're just stuck. You can't move. But if you holster your gun, the moment that you stop taking damage, you can just slide back like instantly because it's just one step. So what I'm doing is whenever I'm running through the open and people start shooting at me, I take a step backwards. So that way their shots lead forward, right? So if you're tracking me going this way, I take a step back, you miss that next shot, and now I can slide again. So I'm running, oh, now I can slide again.
That makes a ton of sense. Yeah, I didn't know that piece of the mechanic either. So if you're getting shot in the open, then you're in trouble.
Exactly.
All right, cool beans.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, trying to put me in front of you. You hear me being passive, be engaged. Nice. Yeah. Nice. Now I'm hurt. Now you can commit. There you go.
Went straight down. Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Ooh, a little too wide there.
Not a bother. Me and you are down.
So yeah, a little wide. Again, hard thing to kind of practice is swinging into the corner and then stepping off the corner. So a lot of people, what they do is they step either slide out and then they shoot coming in, or they slide into the middle. This is a bad example, right? But they slide into the middle and then take a long step out. But what we want to do is we actually want to swing right into this corner so that it's one step out, one step back in. You know, again, coming back to just basic fundamentals, we always want to be engaged. So if I can save two seconds from just not having to side strafe all the way like this, and instead it's just like this, right? Major difference. I can be engaged a lot more. It's easier to disengage, right? And then because I have so many more options of like when I want to shoot compared to here, I can't really shoot now. Now I have the chance to do more damage, or I have more information. Oh, he's not there. He's not there. Now he's there, right? So you can just get a little bit more info and just play a little bit more consistently.
Yeah.
When you're swinging up, swing to the corner into safety, and then from the safety, take that one step peek. You're just swinging out into the open first, and now you're getting shot before you even really know what's happening. So into the corner safety, one step off the corner to do shots.
All right. Yep. Yep.
3, 2, 1, go. Good shots. I have to look away. Nice. Now remember, slide up once you get that damage in, because what's going to happen a lot of the times is kind of what happened right there. You did your damage, you came in, you waited, and then you started moving late and you got punished for moving late.
Yeah.
So what you want to do, right, is either you see those numbers pop up and you're moving into cover, and now that you're safe, you can swing, right? You get a quick reload off and then you can swing. Or, okay, I waited too long. Now I need to make him look away again so that when I push through the open, he's not watching me. So
Right.
you missed your chance. Okay. Make him look away. He's not looking. Now I'm on top of him. And I'm finishing that fight.
Yep. Okay.
So everything, again, comes back down to little things that keep up your health so that you can keep aggressive.
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go.
At me. Been down.
If we are being swung, that's fine. It happens. When you notice that you're the one being pushed, just holster, create your space, remove yourself from a crappy situation.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
Yep. Holster did not do that fast enough.
Yeah, and now I'm already on you, right?
Yep.
Now, so let's just pretend that we have space between us. Now, what you want to make sure that you're doing is that you're being active. You know that my goal now is to come and start pushing you. You don't want to just be standing and staring, because everything that you do to someone, they can do back to you. If you're going for a one clip, and you don't have that much health, you just gave me the chance to one clip you, and I don't even have to hit all my shots, unlike you.
Right.
So what we want to do in this situation is make sure that we're engaged, right? As we see people, we're doing those little damage, and now we're backing off, right? Because if you stayed there, I'm going to push, and I will get on top of you. So you want to, let's just pretend I'm you. Yeah, exactly. Right? Let's just pretend I'm you, right? Okay, I know he's going to push up. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. Create space, and now when he pushes, right? When he'll be landing here, but now I'll be over here. And when he pushes, he has to run through the open again. Damage, back off. Okay, he's going to push. He has to step into the open again. Damage, back off. You're not going for one clips, okay? You ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Go.
Pull the trigger. Spam pots are shooting at me.
And then you open. Yeah, there you go. There's that repeat. Nice.
I can't hide there.
Yeah, all good. All good. We'll just restart that. But that's what we want right there. Now, when we back off, remember, we want to be re-engaging quicker than someone can be pushing, right? We want to be able to catch them while they move up, not catch them as they've moved up, right? So as soon as you get back into that safety, you're peeking from that safety, and you're catching me in the open, and then you're going back in.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go. I don't want to stay here. You're going to do damage and push up on me, so I'm going to back off.
I should be pushing now. I'm like playing this
Yeah,
like I'm losing.
You're shitting on me. Take myself out of that fight.
He went straight down.
So there you go, right? You see how, even though you're pushing up, like I'm looking at you, I
Yeah.
catch you, I go back into cover, and then I swing again, putting you in front of me so that I can shoot you. And
Right.
because of those just simple 2 plays, I almost won that fight. So
Yeah.
again, all comes down to make sure that you're peeking, back off, make sure that you re-engage them. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, that did not work. Yep, nice. Make me look away so that you can be moving up.
Shooting at me.
You have to look away, and I'm moving off that.
Yeah, I just
already on
I
top
had
of
to
you.
reload both of them at that point, and so I was trying to keep some sort of vision on you, but also reload at the same time. And so yeah, I was scared to try to push off of it without enough ammo.
3, 2, 1, go. Good shots. Move off that little bit of damage. Engage you, disengage you, put you in the open.
Yeah, I overextended there at the end. It's just so unnatural to like shoot, holster, reposition, and so that's like what I'm trying to get the hang of at this point. But yeah, I can see how that makes like a massive difference.
Yeah. The main thing, right, is making sure that you're putting... So think of it like this. You ever watch like MMA or like boxing or anything?
Yeah,
So think of it like this, right? You want to put yourself within that range so that you can be throwing in hooks, shots, whatever it might be, and then you want to take yourself out of that range, right? So that's your holster slide in, damage, holster back up, right? So now you're lunging in, doing damage, backing up. No one can touch you. Lunge in, do damage, back up. No one can touch you. And that's just what I'm consistently practicing with other people, right? And what I'm trying to get people comfortable with is build that habit, build that confidence, knowing that if you do something as simple as slide up, damage, and back off, they're reacting and they don't know what it is that's going to be coming towards them.
Right.
Are you going to swing out far, short? Are you going to wall jump? Who knows? Do something simple. Damage, back off. Do something simple.
Yep.
3,
Yep.
2, 1, go. Nice. There's the back off for both of us. I personally don't think like standing up here is all that good. unless they're right underneath you because it's no cover. It's high ground, right? So pause for a sec. It's like, it's high ground, obviously. But even if I'm on the backside here, like someone who's right here can still pretty much see like a majority of my body. Right? So
Right.
the only time that you actually want to be up here is if they're like underneath you. Or like maybe they're pushing like up through the choke here,
Contact with hostile.
and then you get up top and then you can catch them on the choke and push from the choke.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go. Nice, good damage. I'm gonna look away. Now I'm gonna start swinging up.
Yeah, terrible movement trying to reposition.
All good. So here, let's cover something else, because this is actually what I just did to you. Kind of. So let's start off with our primary weapon, okay? We're gonna pretend like we're shooting someone. And we only got a little bit left in our clip. Alright? Give it a shot. Perfect. Now, we want to push up because we just pissed on this guy. Instead of wasting really valuable time reloading, holstering, on holster slide, what we're going to do is what I call an instant swap. Right? So, my gun is pretty much empty. Instead of reloading and then holstering, or swapping rather, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go tap Y and then immediately hold Y. So tap holds. Give that a shot. What you'll notice is if you do it quick enough, you won't even have like a swap weapon animation. It will just go instantly into a holster. But your gun is still swapped. And now that you've primed yourself for an instant slide, when you make that instant slide, you're swinging up with a fully loaded weapon.
Yep.
So while I'm fighting you a lot of the time, right, I'm doing damage, come into cover so I don't get hit when I do this tap holds, and now I go Y forward slide jump, and I'm swinging up full speed, weapon in hand, full mag, ready to shoot my gun.
Yeah,
Perfect.
that is like
Yeah,
incredibly
that's-
fast. Holy moly.
That's first try, bro. Yeah. So that's what I'm doing, especially when you're up close. Because imagine this, right? You and me, we're taking a close quarter fight. This is fairly close.
Yep.
I do a good damage, tap hold, tap forward slide, and now I'm on you again after just nearly one clipping you or half clipping you with a fully loaded weapon. I'm able to do whatever I want.
Yeah.
Back into cover. Now I hit a full reset. Or once I waste both of my mags or I dump them, I might back off, full reset, rinse and repeat. I'm engaging you. You're reacting to me. Tap hold, tap forward slide. On you, wipe you.
So like when you're disengaging, are you literally just like 180 turning and going?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Holster, 180 turn. Usually I mix mechanics together. I mash them together. So if I'm going to be turning, I'm holstering while turning. A lot of people will holster, then turn, then run. They do everything one step at a time. As you get more comfortable with individual mechanics, you start mashing them together.
Yep. Okay.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. So you hear my audio. You want to be always looking for that audio. Don't stop in the open. If you want to move through the open to get a different angle, that's fine. Move through the open to cover.
Yep.
Right there, I just shot my gun 3-4 different times, so you didn't shoot once. So, if you see me popping up on your screen, just shoot, and then bring your cursor to me. Shoot ADS, bring it to me. So I'm gonna swing up, I see you shoot ADS. Right? As long as your hitbox is on my screen, my trigger is pulled, and I just simply bring that shot to you. I'm gonna 100% miss those first couple shots, but as soon as my crosshair's on you, it's hitting instantly. What's happening a lot with you is you try lining up your shot, and then you shoot, and at that point it's too late.
Right.
Three, 2, 1, go. My fucking controller disconnected.
Oh well. I actually hit a spray for once, so.
You hit a one clip, yeah, so that's actually pretty solid. Alright. 3, 2, 1, go. Nice. I'm backing off a little bit. You want to keep putting me in front of you. Nice. I have to look away. That's your swing up. Oh, you missed it?
Yeah, I had to reload everything again, so it's just one of those like timing things.
That happens, and that's all good. If you miss your chance, don't force it. All right? If you gotta force it, it's probably shit. All right?
Yep. It's fair.
3, 2, 1, go. Nice. So now I'm backing off, and you're already moving up. Nice. Even if you get closer to me, right? You can get closer and then set yourself up for that next play. Nice. So now you set yourself up. We'll reset. There you go.
Enemy down.
Yeah, it's so second nature to push with my gun holstered. That's definitely like the number one thing I gotta do.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1, go.
Shooting at me.
Good lord.
Me and you are down.
Yeah, that's not easy to hit.
No. So now, as we start getting into those situations where, okay, I just did something and I want to move up. Remember, a moment ago, you're like, I didn't want to push because I didn't have my gun loaded. So can you actually toggle the friendly fire so you can keep moving around and the audio isn't as loud
Yeah.
for me? Huge, thank you. So, just like how you were saying before, right? You wanted to be pushing up, but you couldn't because your gun wasn't loaded. The rule, right, is that we can only make plays as it's gonna kind of like help us out, right? So I don't want to swing up on you if my gun's not loaded. Obviously, that's just a death sentence.
Yep.
But you can break rules when you add exceptions. So if the rule is use cover so that you can do whatever you need to do safely, how can I do that thing safely without using cover? A lot of the time, your answer is movement. So something as simple as having to hit a reload, right? Maybe I want to push up on that rock right now. As I start reloading, I can hit that wall jump, and now I can complete the reload while in cover. Or rather, while in a momentum mechanic, right? Like a wall jump or like whatever it might be. That way I can still cross through the open relatively safely. And then when I land, I'm going to be able to keep fighting, which would have been the exact same as if I just reloaded in cover. The only difference is that it happened sooner. It happened a little bit quicker.
Yep.
Right? So I might be shooting like that.
So you do the jump, hit, and then reload after that? Like right
So
as...
I would be reloading now and then take my 2 steps from the rock, right? So I want to kind of like, obviously you have to take those 3 steps, keep that into account, right? So 1, 2, 3. I only take 1 step in the open as opposed to taking 3 steps from the corner.
Yeah, I've practiced wall jumps and stuff, but I'm like not good at it.
Here, let's if you want to cover that, we can go over that real quick. We can see what exactly is happening.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, let's do it. Come on up top, my man. I got a spot that I like to use a lot. I'm gonna have you fix up the range settings. Just make it so that he stands still.
Yeah.
So just change the strafe to off. Perfect. So let's use this wall right here.
If you need a power up.
All a wall jump is a directional movement and a jump plus a jump off the wall. So a directional movement, so step 1, direction plus a jump, puts us into that mantle. Now that we're in the mantle, we can pop out of it with that last jump. So direction, jump, jump. With the like the one that I just said, direction, jump, jump, you'll notice that when I jump, it pushes me back into the ground. That's actually a wall push. To get that pop off the wall, we got to introduce that slide, right? So direction plus a jump into a mantle out of the jump. Perfect. What a lot of people don't end up doing is when they're actually trying to get themselves to the wall, they don't line themselves up so that when they jump, it will actually put them into the wall. Kind of like what you were doing before when you were slide jumping. you are slide jumping and looking a little bit off the wall, you just wouldn't go to it.
Yep.
Right? That's a super simple thing. Cool. Now, where a lot of people go wrong is where they jump from. If you jump too close to the wall, you won't even mantle it. You'll just kind of like slam into it and nothing happens. If you jump too far and you connect on the way down like that, then when you'll still get a mantle and a jump, but it's going to be so tiny. So we want to try and jump with 2 meters off the wall, or 2 steps, 2 flicks of the stick. Perfect. Now, another thing that a lot of people don't do is when they're coming in on an angle like you are, they don't look at the wall enough so that they can properly connect with it. You can connect, or you can mantle a wall within 45 degrees of the face of it. So if I'm looking 46 degrees off to the left, I won't mantle the wall. I'll just kind of, again, slam into it or like rub my legs on it. So as we're making these angled wall jumps towards the wall, we want to actually completely, if we can, base the center of it or look within those 45 degrees.
So you can come from any angle. It's just you have to like look back into it when you make it.
Exactly. You have to be looking within that 45 degree area. Now, pro tip to help you hit those 45 degree angles way easier. We're actually going to incorporate a running strategy into this mechanic. And this is also what you're going to be using a lot when you're moving around. I'll do this with my gun in my hand, so hopefully you can actually see where I'm looking. But let's just say I'm trying to go towards this wall here. I'm not going to actually look at the wall, right? Or run straight at the wall. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run on an angle towards the wall. So I have an enemy who's out here. I'm going to be running on a 45 degree angle, so my left stick is pushing 45 degrees towards the wall while I'm looking out in this direction. So now I can look where I want to go while moving in a different direction. So I'm looking straight, I'm running 45 degrees.
So you never turn and face the wall at the end, or you're looking at the yellow ping the whole time?
I'm looking at the yellow ping, and then as I jump, I'll kind of flick into the wall. Yep, so that was it right there. Nice. Obviously a little sloppy, but that was the gist of it.
I wasn't even, like, I slid.
Or what you can do is you can kind of do it in reverse, right? Where we're going to basically, like, already set ourselves up for this wall jump. So maybe I'm going to be coming in on an angle, right? I'm gonna be looking out over here, but pushing 45 degrees. So as I'm moving 45 degrees into the wall, and then that way I'm setting myself up for that wall jump already. So it looked like you turned away that time. Right now, I'm basically looking at these dummies over here, like through the wall right now.
Yep.
But I'm running 45 degrees with that sprint towards the wall. So if you're getting a walk, it's because you're pushing your left stick too far to the left or to the right. You need to just push it a little bit more forward so you hit that sprint. So like running on a 45 degree angle is super, super powerful. One, because it can help you set yourself up for like wall jumps or like for already looking in certain areas. And two, I mean, I kind of already answered it. It's setting yourself up to look in certain areas. So let's just say I'm trying to come around this rock here. What a lot of people will do is they look straight and then they make the full turn as they're coming around the rock. So they basically use their right stick to turn. Instead of what I'll do is I'll be already looking in this direction towards the dummy, but I'll be sprinting.
Might be something good this way.
Basically on a 45 degree angle. So now when I cut the corner, I'm already looking here.
Yep.
You see what I mean?
Yep.
So now when you're sliding around the corner, you've already made majority of that turn. You don't have to make a full 90 degree turn, you're just making a 45. Same thing when we're trying to slide off of cover. A lot of people, what they do, right, is they turn so that they can slide out and shoot. What we can now do is, instead of turning out, we can just 45 degree slide jump out. That one is going to take a little bit of practice getting you comfortable with that 45-degree angle, right? But I'm looking at the dummy this whole time, slide jump, and I'm just doing a 45-degree angle slide jump out of cover, as opposed to turning away from my target.
Yeah, I've definitely never realized that either. But you're right. I mean, like once you go past that like 45-degree angle, you stop running, and that like changes your momentum crazy.
Yeah. So what I kind of want you to do is look at pros, right? So this is going to be your homework. We still have an hour or more left in our session, but your homework is going to be go look at pro players and watch how they run. Watch the direction that their body is moving in comparison to where they're looking. Are they running on a 45-degree angle? Are they running in a straight line? Right? As they're swinging a corner, is it a straight line and with a turn, or is it a 45-degree angle already looking at their objective? You'll start noticing really quick, like, holy shit, they're like never looking in the direction that they're moving. Like, what the hell? They're always looking at where they should be looking. And their body is moving to where their body needs to be able to look at what they want to look at.
Yep, makes sense.
All right. Now, with everything that we talked about, do you have any questions before, if you want, we go hop into some games, or we can keep 1v1ing and keep wrinkling out, or straightening out the wrinkles.
Let's do a couple more 1v1s, and then we can jump into some games.
Let's do it.
Just want to try to like get some of these mechanics down a little bit more. Mainly the swapping and.
All right. All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Shooting at me. Shooting at me.
Woo!
I love punching people off of stuff. Nice, good shots.
Shooting at me. And you're down.
I was a little slow in pushing there, but
All comes with practice. You're doing a much better job overall. 3, 2, 1, go.
Being shot at.
Oh, nice shots.
you know it would feel a lot better winning with you with Red Shield, but I'm not sure that's possible. So
Yeah, I'm sorry.
no, I'll take it. I'll take it. No complaints.
3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, I had someone in my comment section the other day, a master player, saying that he could beat me in a 1v1, so I wagered him $100, and I put on blue. He's like, no, man, put on red, I'm good. And I 50-0'd him, so.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Bullets are shooting at me.
Nice.
Oh, my aim there was terrible.
Damage. Pulling the trigger.
All again. Good stuff.
Wondering about an afterlife, there is none.
I'm back, darlings. Guess it was only a
3,
flesh wound.
2, 1, go. Shots. 3, 2, 1, go.
Bullets are shooting.
Jeez.
Nice.
He went straight down.
Three, two, one, go.
Shooting at me.
Good beams. Keep that pressure.
Oh, I missed the tap hold. Yeah, I thought I missed the tap hold on that one. I thought I did it to switch, and
Oh, yeah.
I pulled out the gun I pulled out was not loaded. So yeah, I mean, but no, it makes sense though. Like I get it. Like I actually get it now, and so it, you know, that's like you said, it's just practice at that point. But
Yeah, dude, I do that all the time. Where I'll think I hit the tap hold right, and then when I push up, it's like the wrong gun, and I'm like, fuck.
yeah.
So it's you know, it's not really high risk, right? Definitely high reward, but if you do mess it up, it's detrimental.
That's fair. That's fair.
3, 2, 1, go.
Being shot.
Solid beam.
Oh, I did it that time, and then I swapped off of it.
Oh.
All right, give me your best of 5 here, and I want to. I mean, I know you're probably gonna 5-0 me, but just like give me your
Best of
best.
5?
Yeah, and then we'll
Okay, hold on.
go.
Put my mag and aim assist back on.
Oh no.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Two bullets. Yeah.
It's not a bother. Me and you are down.
I think we both whiffed our shots really hard.
Well, for you that's probably not very normal. For me, that's seen pretty often. So.
That's pretty normal for me. All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Jiminy. Yeah, you just close that space so fast. It just like throws you off so much.
Yeah. And then if it, you know, it kind of like right there too, right? If you can get even like a melee in, it knocks them
Oh,
back.
yeah.
The story, like, right? It kind of like fucks them up a
Oh,
little
that's
bit.
what I was gonna say. It disoriented me so much that I was like, "Oh my god!" And at that point, it was over
Yeah.
just because I was freaking out.
Yeah. Because now you can't really control where you are.
Yeah.
You're stuck there.
Yeah.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
They're shooting at me. Me and you are down.
Was that 3-0?
That's 3-0 right there. And then another thing too, right, is like when you're getting in damage, the act of just simply making sure you're constantly sneaking in to cover again and again and again, that's what's keeping your health up. So if you can shoot, disengage, disengage, shoot, all while someone is staying engaged in one clip, you're denying them the chance to hit shots while keeping your chance to hit shots up.
Yeah. Yeah. Makes sense.
3, 2, 1, go.
Didn't quite make it around the corner, but somehow hit the last spray there. That play was that's what I call that play was just so dumb that you didn't see it coming. That's one of those
Yeah,
that when
I
the
didn't even hear
Preds,
you.
that's when the Preds play in the silver lobbies and they're like, what are they doing? Repushing me right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of those.
Oh, all right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Shooting at me.
Gotta reload both my guns. I chose to back off. You have to
Yeah.
reload. I'm gonna move up off that reload.
No. So close.
Yeah, I will say, dude, you played way better than that master. He he got 50 0'd. Like,
What season 18 master or season 17 master, whatever it was?
I have no idea. I kind of forget.
The anybody can be a master season.
Yeah, I think, dude, like the last 5 seasons have been like that. So
That's fair.
master's just kind of it now. I don't even know.
That's a badge of participation, not a badge of honor anymore. But all right, yeah, okay. Let's get a few in.
Let's do it.
Just duos or trios or what?
Yeah, whatever you feel like. We can rock whatever.
I guess I haven't played that Final Fantasy. I mean, I've seen the Blade, but I don't feel like that's a very.
Oh, it's so fun.
I bet it's fun. It doesn't seem like a very. I mean, it seems like you get into a lot of unrealistic scenarios, and so given I guess what I'm trying to say is you get into a fight with a sword and you toss in the air and you just sit there and you keep getting hit. Like there's not a lot to take away from that, from a learning perspective.
Yeah, the sword's actually so broken. If you activate like the power up on it, you get unlimited dash for the duration of however long the power up lasts.
Yeah.
So you can basically just activate it, hold your block so that you only take like 7 damage per bullet, and then you just dash across like the open field into a fight, lift someone in the air, slam him in the ground, block, dash into him, lift him in the air, slam him in the ground, block, dash into him, and you just do that over and over again. You can 1v3 a whole team without breaking your shield.
Yeah, the like shield that it gives you, or the absorbing the damage that it gives you, plus all the damage that it takes out, just seems like nutty.
It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
Introducing your champion.
Oh, I'm sorry, dear. The statistics just don't favor you. I'm Jumpmaster. I'd say fasten your seatbelts, but it's not that kind of ride.
Okay, good map. Good map.
Come find me.
I guess the one thing on this is like you have to land somewhere where there are other people. Does everybody still land Monument on this? I would imagine. Yeah, I would imagine so. There's probably like 40 trails going that way.
Hold on to your kills.
All right, let's see if
Now, we
can.
don't necessarily have to land here. If you want to land in like the adjacent POIs, we can always rotate in and we're chilling, but
Yeah, I'm gonna land back here.
Way calls to me.
Try to grab something from here and there.
I'm gonna land right here. The building here should chill, so
Okay, I'll land a little closer. I thought there was a couple pills over here.
so I have some loot. Making
Yeah.
sure that I'm looking to be engaged.
Blood.
I'm ready. I've got a
Blood sport would be
little
so
bit of
bloody.
it too.
Frag out. Oh, broken enemy shield. Reloading.
Man, you haven't taken a bit of damage yet.
Yeah, I'm about to though, I think.
Well, your meat shield's almost here.
Okay, that guy, yeah, he's like pretty hurt. Nice. Whoa! Got 2 on me.
Frag out.
Coming to you. Oh, there's this guy behind us.
Yeah, so I'm gonna reset.
To recharge my shield.
Keep the health up.
I think the Wraith inside's the one that I got to 1.
Nades.
Need to recharge my shields.
Okay.
Good.
Lifeline 75. Back with you.
Okay.
Fire.
Piss on that lifeline.
Shot.
She's one shot.
Killed an enemy.
Nice choice. New kill
Where did you kill her? I didn't see where she went.
She's coming back. She's dead.
That's the last of that squad. Suspension.
I'm gonna drop some energy in here if you need.
Should be good.
Recharging my shield.
Nice. Now, when we take big fights, kind of like how we just did right there, it's super important that we don't play in the middle of the fight, but we hover around the outside. And just like how we talked about, swooping in, doing damage in a one.
Cracked. 40 flash.
Shield. Reloading.
Reloading. And
The finisher to get my shield up.
Oh shit.
Reload. Killed a
Here you go.
hooligan. Recharging my shield.
No harm, no foul.
I thought there were two of them. I thought I saw a fuse too. Maybe I'm blind.
No. Yeah, just like when we're taking a big fight, or just like how we're taking a 1v1, we want to be swooping into a team fight, doing damage, and then backing off. I'm going to throw a nade on that left side. We can look to maybe move up on this right. I don't see any fences up here. Oh,
contact with target.
team over there. You have a lift?
Yeah.
We can lift up here.
Hit over here.
Pulling the trigger. Shield.
Coming back up.
Pissed on that I killed that catalyst. Or the conduit, rather. So let's break this.
There's somebody sniping from like southeast up there.
Almost broke Maggie here.
Cracked.
Nice. Now you called out that there's someone sniping, so now I'm getting ready for that possible push. I'm listening for that push. Engaged and looking for that push. Cool, they just rest.
Punching a tunnel.
Alright. Oh,
Need to recharge my shields.
so right out that door here, they're sniping.
Sniper's up there too.
Whoa, he's way up top.
36 blue on the closer one.
Alright, so we need to make them look away so that we can cross up, right?
Yeah.
So maybe you have an ultimate. Maybe what we can do is we can kind of toss it by one and kind of use that to hold. God, it's like he just fucking knows as soon as I'm gonna step in.
Healing up.
So you me
So
throw
you're
it on
playing
the
really
close
far.
guy?
Think about this. Think about this. You're playing super far. Even if you get off damage, you won't be able to capitalize off of that because you're
Right.
way, way, way too far away.
Shot a cargo bot.
So alright, I'll hold this guy close. Oh, he moved, hit the wrong rock behind you. Terrible ult.
Onto its 1 HP.
Reloading. Need to recharge my shields.
Crack the other one. Oh, I got pumped.
Alright, so that's kind of what I'm saying. When we play super far away, it's too hard to do anything. Right?
Yeah.
And then when we get those breaks, we want to make sure that we're crossing up right away. Because what happened is, called out that big break on her. I think I said, like, I think she's like one shot. And then you waited to see what she was going to do. Or you were just too far away to get close to do anything. And then she got healthy. She did whatever she needed to. She was able to keep fighting.
Yeah.
So we want to take away players' abilities to recover so that they can keep fighting. And as soon as we get off that big damage, we want to be close enough so that we can really finish off that fight.
So are you concerned about the teammate then at that point? Because
Not necessarily, because remember, time to kill is super long. So if I can secure that knock, even if his teammate is shooting me, I'm going to back off and I'm going to recover. And by the time that his teammate closes that gap, because again, right, the closer you are, the easier it is. If his teammate isn't focused on that gap, even by the time he gets to me, I'm either going to be reset or while he's crossing up, I'm going to shoot him in the open.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that was a combination of the two. Then is I was like on the look for the teammate on the top, and I was a little too far behind, and so yeah. I mean, a combination of those two things. I wasn't there to capitalize with you.
Stabilizers. Check. Best buddy. Check.
This is your champion.
Taking orders for after the game, fellas. We talking what? 60 states?
Jump master. As above, so below.
Go.
Records, darlings.
This might have been a bad play. Looks like they're all coming here.
It's all good. Just here. I'm going to open up the door in the middle.
Okay.
Oh shit! It didn't open. There you go. So many 30-30s.
Fighting across. I don't guess anybody is on this side. Yeah, there's someone else over here.
What we science folk call a baddie. First blood. You can't solve the eternal mysteries of the universe without breaking.
So let's put pressure on them. Don't let them put pressure on us.
We're all inside the ring. Fantastic.
Holster and holster slide. Holster and holster slide.
Secured some materials.
Someone is close.
Yeah. 40 horizon. Right here.
That's the last of that
Okay,
squad.
get out of here, donut. You tap strafe and demon. Alright, I'm gonna reset back up to the top.
Yeah, they're shooting at me from up there.
So they're all underneath. He's kind of. Whoa!
I've been downed.
So remember, right? He wants to be moving up.
Oh, I just whiffed so hard.
You're better.
On your feet, darling.
So
Well-
remember, people want to make sure that they're moving up off damage. So if he gets a knock, right?
Patching my
Try not to push him.
Recharge.
Instead, make sure that you're looking for him to step out into the open.
recharging my shield.
Yeah.
When he takes a lift and he makes a play, don't react to his play, right? Instead, you make a play on him. Take that lift yourself. You don't want to be on the receiving end of a push. You want to make sure that you're the one actually making it.
Yeah, that was my initial thought, but I did land the thermite on him, and so I thought he's gonna have to. But I gotta stay in cover though. Or at
Yeah,
least in a
so
better
think of it like this
spot.
too, right? If you throw a thermite on him and he's taking damage, he's probably not going to be pushing off of that, right?
Yeah.
He's probably going to be using that to back up. So you can use a thermite for him backing up to either get that res or, like what you did right there. You did land a good thermite. You can use that to cross up, but you're also hurt.
Couldn't have done it with
Right.
your power.
So it's going to even that fight out.
I say we move there.
I just need a little bit of ammo. I've got like 40 each.
What do you need? I can probably drop you.
Light and heavy.
I can drop you.
Care package over there. Light ammo here. Care package over there.
Ooh.
Okay, cover.
On the
Reset.
on the truck.
Yeah, really far. So I'm going to portal from safety.
Patching a tunnel.
Oh, right here now. Right here now. Yeah, I got EMP'd.
Recharging my shields.
I do not see them any longer.
Octane's one shot.
Enemy shield broken. New kill leader. I downed an
Octane's pissed on. The other team's coming.
Got the
I'm
octane.
resetting out of this fight because another team's walking up.
Okay. I'm backing up too. I don't think we're.
Maybe we can take some high ground here.
I have no meds. I'm gonna try to look this real quick.
Remember, this team is going to want to make sure that they're moving up. Right.
Shields recharging.
They're playing right here.
Okay.
Oh my god. They're going to start moving up off that damage, so if we're not looking, they're crossing up for free.
Yeah, one's directly under. Whiffed. Horizon cracked.
She's back up on the top. Okay. Well. Nice. So if she wants to push, then she's got to take that lift. This could be a reset.
Scratch, dear.
You're forcing her to run with no health now. There you go.
Just a wee scratch, dear.
Yep.
All those numpties are down for the
Good
count.
bait. I for real thought that you were actually going to hard stick it.
Healing up.
Yeah. I usually have the bad, like, I guess instincts to like try to like overextend to try to get your teammates up. I mean, obviously, if there's an opportunity to to reset and get your team up, it's something you want to do, but you have to be situational about it. Like, you can't do it in the open. And I think there's opportunities where I overextend to try to like help a team, especially like randoms that aren't playing with you, to try to keep the team full.
Yeah, I'm happy that you started the res, because something that, we need to kind of oh, shit, that scared me. Something that we need to understand is, for everything that you do, people have to respond to it, right? So if you start resing after you just like hurt that guy, well, now he needs to decide, am I going to push with no health, or am I going to let him get that res off? A lot of the time people will try to like scare you off the res.
Yeah.
Right, so right there was good. Like, you started resing, awesome. He started walking up. You forced him to push with no health, and you're able to use that against him. I have a lot of cells if you need any.
No, I'm good now. I that last fight I got a bunch off of.
All right.
Replicator incoming. Setting a portal. I set the portal.
People are dying to storm. It's round 1. Like, what?
And there doesn't seem to be anybody here.
That's actually kind of surprising.
Is that an
Area
area?
over here somewhere.
Yeah.
How can you be dying to ring? Like, what? I'm so confused, man. This team just got a knock. Oh, you know what? They might be trying to farm, like, revives or something.
Close right here.
Numpty in our orbit.
60 perp.
Nice. So he's had to start crossing up. He's looking away.
Another 11.
You can lift up to the roof here.
Just need a wee pick-me-up.
Strike out. Mark inside.
Oh crap. Yeah, she played that really well. Both of them are sitting here shooting me. Should've just thrown a nade. Yeah, that's my bad.
Thank you, dude.
And this game's tendency to just switch the playlist you're on when you go back to the lobby is always fun too.
It's fucking annoying. So annoying. Gosh. It happens to me all the time in a ranked.
Yeah.
We'll ready up, not notice, and then we're playing a trios match. We're like, wow, these guys fucking suck.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, they need to fix the rank system because I'm in. I mean, I've peaked at diamond a couple times, but I'm only silver right now, and I'm playing in like pretty hard high diamond masters lobbies, and so it's not ranked at that point. It's just you're playing in your elo system at that point.
Yeah, the rank system's fucking weird, dude.
Like, just I'm fine. Like, I want to play against those people, but just like let me work to get there. Like, don't put me in it at silver.
Yeah. It's weird that you say that because I find it like it's the complete opposite, which is weird, right? Because there's like that hidden MMR in ranked where it's like you can be a certain like rank, but you'll play against certain players depending on how actually good you are.
Yeah.
Which makes no sense.
Yeah.
And whenever I'm playing, like I'm dropping 3-4k damage almost every game, and I'm playing with like my two buddies who are like fairly new to the game, and right, like I'm dropping like 3-4k damage. I got one of my buddies into Masters, carried him to Masters. My other guy's in Platinum, and now I'm working in Platinum, up the ranks, and we're fighting like it seems like bots. Like we never run into like Preds or anything.
That's crazy because, yeah, I mean, me and my buddy, we usually duo queue, and we like constantly get masters and preds in our games. And it's, I mean, and again, like I want to be in there. Like I'm doing this because I want to get better, but I also don't want to be doing that in silver. You know, I mean,
Yeah, it's weird. Such a weird rank system. They need to fix it.
These jump jets.
I wish they would revert it back to like the old days, where
yeah,
the way that you like fight people is you work your way up the ranks, and then once you get to whatever rank, but like Division 2 or like Division 2 and 1, you fight the people in the next rank above you. So if you're like Diamond 2, you're fighting Diamond 1s, Masters, and Preds.
yep,
And then that way the Masters and Preds keep you locked in at Diamond 2 and Diamond 1. And whenever you get like sent back down, you keep everyone below you in those lower ranks. Like it's just, I don't know.
that's how rank's supposed to be. I mean, it's supposed to be hard to
Yeah.
progress. It's not supposed to be hard to start. I mean, I guess
Yeah.
depending on where you are, but yeah, there's a couple
Alright.
teams here.
Nice. So if we can engage right away, we want to. I got an Alistar.
I got a Volt. I got one.
You're better. Nice. That's it. That team's
Okay.
dead.
I thought I could have sworn there was another team close. Maybe not.
There is. They're just not on our building.
Okay.
We're all inside the ring. Fantastic.
That's probably the biggest like actual like in-game thing to bit better at, and I don't really know if there's any way to like do it aside from playing, but just like the awareness of what's going on around you and where everybody is and when you should be engaging and not engaging based on what's going on.
It's no longer part of the pool, darlings.
I feel like, you know, you're taking dumb fights not because it was initially a dumb fight, but because you didn't realize what was going on around you.
Yeah.
Look out, Grenade getting shot at. Void running.
Yeah. So I still have his buddy knocked.
Yeah. I cracked him.
Enemy removed.
He's
Oh,
in the lava
yeah,
down
he's
here.
in the lava.
Watch my back.
Yeah, that's all you. You can go and wipe him, right? If he's down there, he's
Yeah, I
right.
should be able to.
All those bam pots are down
Nice.
for the count.
Where people are walking up. So I'm right now focusing on my recovery. Once I've recovered, now I can start looking to re-engage. Now, I don't want to take the fight in an even field, right? I don't want to take a fair fight. No, I'm going to come down here, map awareness, and I'm going to put myself on the high ground.
Yep.
And now when I start this fight, I'm doing it from a power spot, not from a weak spot. They're underneath us.
Enemy shield broken. Reloading.
Killed one.
I downed an enemy.
On the bottom of your stairs.
That was
Nice.
the last one. Nice work. Half gone. Half left.
Now you notice how they weren't looking for us, but we were looking for them?
Yep.
Package coming in.
When we finally find them, it's like we're already engaged. Like we know that we're about to be putting in damage, so we can be shooting before they can. Right?
Right.
That was kind of the issue that you were having in your 1v1s where you were waiting to see me and I was making myself see you.
Yep.
Therefore,
yep.
I can be putting in easy, consistent damage.
Recharging my shields.
I'm gonna hit the gondola and go back to base.
Alright.
Hit the tower.
Check out that way.
See if I can hit the super glide off this. I think I got it. I don't know.
I mean, you jumped out way ahead of me, so
It's the first time I've ever hit a super glide off that.
Shot a cargo. Let's go over there.
yep. Couple seconds behind, but I'm coming.
Here goes nothing.
Ooh, that was a massive glide. Here, I'll portal you in.
Follow the tunnel.
Oh, you got it too.
Yeah, actually not like crazy far behind.
I don't think I've ever had a glide up that hill like that far.
Set the portal.
Fighting on the backside way down over here. It seems like it's all in first.
Ultra out. Enemy shield broken.
Killed the Wraith.
Firing.
Okay, the Wraith is 1 HP. You can res here. They don't have. They're trade this res.
Plenty of fight left in me.
I'm swapping
they're
and you're
sticking
looking
it.
here. I'm
They're
swapping
sticking
and
it,
you're
yeah.
looking. I'm swapping and you're looking. Okay. They won't be able to walk up. Oh, nice. Other people are fighting here. Let's break all this. Whoa, in the corner here.
Yeah, did not see that either. Oh god. Disengaged.
Yeah, I'm hard disengaging this. I'm not even staying close to that. I'm just fucking gone.
Okay.
No way, dude. One just got knocked.
Patching myself up.
We can lift to the top floor.
Okay. Oh.
Another squad pop in the
I'm
head.
forcing him in the open so he can take damage.
Reload. Whole enemy squad has been forcibly expired.
Nice. Good stuff. Great stuff keeping your health up there.
Yeah, I mean it's really easy when you have a good IGL, you know.
Healing up. Eyes are open though.
Recharging my
Appreciate you.
Okay. I have an evac.
Huge, huge.
There's also a passive line up here. Oh, I don't know if we want to go that way, but
What do I do? I got an evac also. Nice. How long for a lift? We'll evac off the glass.
okay.
next ring's a bit of a march, darlings. Shall we
well.
get moving?
Won't let you?
No.
Weird.
Yeah. No. Like there's not anywhere.
Delivering replicator.
Wonder if it's
Got a replicator.
is it because it's
coming
not
in.
flat? Like, I swear I've done it off this before.
Yeah, I don't see anywhere. Huh.
Huh.
That's crazy.
I'm deploying evac tower for us.
Which way are we going?
I say we move
Back to
in.
Siphon.
Yeah, I guess I wasn't paying attention to the circle.
Nice. So when you're running, I want you to practice running onto 40. Actually, pause for a sec. Come here. All right, over here.
Enemy over there.
Almost impossible to look at this, right? Like just normally. I want you to put it on the very edge of your screen.
Okay.
Rings closing in 45.
You see how now you can see everything? You see that guy actually on that second floor right here?
Hostile over there.
No,
No.
there was a guy right
Yeah,
on that.
there's
right
a
on-
guy. I mean, I can see zoomed in. There's a guy up there.
Okay, so now
Less than 30
unzoom,
seconds. Rings nearby.
right? But just hip fire and put that spot right on the edge of your screen.
Darlings.
Okay.
He's trying to shoot at me. Do you see him?
Yeah.
So when we're running around,
Need to recharge my
put where you want to look on the edge of your screen, right? So when we're running, run on a 45 towards where you want to go,
seconds to the ring.
right? But put them on the edge of your screen.
Recharging my shields.
And
Yeah.
then that way you can like look way out into the distance. You can control more of what you're actually seeing. We're gonna go kill these guys over here.
Closing. Heads up. Need to recharge my shields.
And you still have your evac, right?
Yep.
All right. So after we kill these guys, we'll probably come back evac. I've got a portal, so if it's not working, then we can always back off.
Care package being delivered. Care package coming in. Portal's ready.
Yeah, right here.
Spotted a numpty over there.
Reloading.
Massive damage. We're moving off that. We'll probably. We could probably kill them.
Yeah. They're still just hard running.
One is pissed on.
I would assume it was that one. He was on this rock.
Yeah, let's just evac here. Red shield on me.
Back to where you can. Healing up.
Probably go right over this.
Ooh. Yeah, barely.
Nice.
Kill people on top mid.
Thanks, jump jets. Healing up.
In here.
Myself up.
Yeah, close.
Let's back up. Mirage to the high ground here. I'll drop a medkit for you if you need.
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks.
So they're on God.
Woo!
Shields recharging.
Oh, that's two of them. I'm backing off here.
I got him pretty good,
Reloading.
but I'm
Back
backing up
off.
too.
Reset.
Recharging my shields.
Recharging my shields.
Let's come back to the basement. To the basement.
Healing up.
From the basement, reset, and then we're gonna lift up to the roof. Okay.
Okay. I didn't realize I didn't have any bats. On us. Yeah.
Broken in.
Well, it's better.
Far. 1 second. We got this.
They were just standing in the open the whole time. They didn't even like
Yeah.
really use cover.
That is fair.
And as soon as they went back into cover, I just fucking re-swung them. So if they're gonna look away, I'm gonna look at them.
Recharging my
I got another evac.
Eyes sharp.
Okay.
Rings near and closing in 30.
Do you need heals?
No, that guy had a ton.
Alright. Alright. I'm not gonna. You can have that gold R9 if you want. I got pretty much a gold car.
Rings
Gold
close.
R9?
Hilash looking for
Oh, I didn't even notice, yeah.
Best
Getting shot
Oh.
at. Care package over there.
I'm just flying into the middle. Whoa! There's a guy right there.
Going to phase.
I'm dropping in right here. Gondola level. Oh, they dropped on me.
You need to play your life. Don't keep
Yeah,
yourself in a
yeah.
bad situation.
They went back up top.
Recharge my shield.
Okay, I'm gonna portal us probably into zone here. Are they fighting up top? Where are they fighting?
I think
Let's get
so.
in here.
Yeah. You up?
Lift to the roof. Oh, where are they?
Yeah, up here, up here, up here.
Enemy shield.
One HP on this bloodhound. Nice.
Wait, I thought that was the last team. Oh no, there's one
That's
left on
last
this
team.
one. I'm one. This is bad.
You're good. He's just standing there.
I think it's
just
a
a solo.
1v1.
Yeah, it's a solo.
All right, well here's
It's a
the.
solo Valk standing in the open.
Shields recharge.
All right, well let's see if I can put your teachings to use
You
here.
got this, right? So reset,
Plenty of time.
make him look away, swing up.
I
You're,
don't like
you're not
that.
making him look away, so when
No.
you swing up, you get pissed on. If he pushes you, you're dead now.
Heal it up. Rings near. Got 45 seconds. Plenty of
Make sure
time
you're
to
catching him here if he's going to step out in the open.
Yeah.
Back to the roof, power spot. Engage him. Yep. Make a play on him. Don't wait, make a play.
The hip fire is garbage. No, God, it's so trash. I'm so bad.
So remember, right? Engage, damage, disengage.
yeah,
If you keep yourself in the open, if you keep yourself locked in, you're gonna keep taking damage.
yeah, yeah.
But if you do damage and back off, yeah, you're good, right? You could have lifted back right there, like lifted up, reloaded, dropped back in.
yeah, you're right. I just, yeah, I mean, I just got flustered and just like took the 50-50 essentially. He was just like so passive. It was like throwing me off the opposite way. It's usually like they're in your face and you don't know what to do, but he was just like so scared to do anything. And then I threw it that way.
Yeah, and he was also kind of like just like standing there stuck in the open, right?
Yeah.
So if he wants to just stand in the open the whole time, cool. Like, okay, awesome, perfect for us. We're just gonna peek, shoot him, go into cover, peek, shoot him, go into cover, and now that he's not looking, we'll just run through the open for free.
Yep. So what's your favorite map?
Honestly, dude, it's gonna sound weird. Storm Point.
Oh, how's that weird? Stormpoint is one of the best.
I don't know, a lot of people hate it.
I thought you were gonna throw out a Broken Moon there when you were like, it's gonna sound a little weird.
That's my second favorite.
Oh man, that's weird.
And neither do we, right? Newt?
So here's
Oh.
the thing. I love Storm Point because the POIs are fairly large and they play really well. And
Yeah.
all the area between the POIs, like even though it's like, you know, fairly open, there's tons that you can play with.
Right.
And it's the same thing for Broken Moon. There might be the zip rails, which kind of suck, right? Because you can just like traverse the whole map instantly. But other than that, like
Master.
all the POIs are really good sizes. All the POIs play really well, and all the area between POIs, like all this here, like you can play with all this, right? Like it's not like Olympus, where it's actually completely open.
Yeah, I mean, Stormpoint's got to be my favorite. I love Stormpoint.
Yeah, I'm excited for the new map called District.
Is that what it's really called?
Yeah, supposedly. I hope it is, because if it is, my YouTube channel is going to pop off.
Oh,
Everyone
yeah,
types in
well.
District, and the first thing that pops up is going to be me, not actually the Apex map.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
So they're fighting big right here. What I'm actually going to do is I'm not even going to really loot. I got 2 guns They're both guns I like. I've got ammo. I'm gonna take this and I'm just gonna engage.
All right, I'm with you.
Oh, first blood. Well, you can't solve the eternal mysteries of the universe without breaking a few eggs.
On the opposite side here.
Oh, they spotted me. I'm taking shots. Enemy shield broken.
Dude, right here,
Jet here. There's a bit of a march down
up here.
Got a note.
Reloading.
There's still a team here.
All those numbers are down for the count. Rings far, and we've got about a minute.
They just rezzed. I don't know if you heard that. They're in here.
I did not.
Real-
Throwing through my grenade. Firing.
Almost broke. I think it was an ash right here.
The next ring's quite a trek, and we're down to 45 seconds.
Got one.
Opening fire.
We're getting thirded right now, so there's an Octane, Crypto, and an Ash flying around.
Throwing through my grenade. Enemy shield broken. Reloading. Enemy shield broken. There's another squad attacking. Freedom's what you take.
The whole lobby's pulling up, dude.
Yeah.
Frag grenade!
Over here.
A wee numpty right
Yeah,
here.
I saw that.
On us?
Squad attacking. Thermite grenade.
Recharging the shields.
Batting.
Yeah, 150 on Wraith.
Reloading.
Shot at. Broken enemy shield.
Watson's. Fuck.
Shields recharging.
Let's see if I can back off here.
Rejuvenating.
Got a Watson by me. Or a Lobo, rather. I would try and stay on the outside of this fight and kind of just. You have a lift? Oh, they're gonna just start pushing because you're rezzing. You're standing in the open, there's no cover there.
Yeah. God, you're right.
This was the outcome.
So remember, right? If you want to fight people, there's two ways you're going to be doing it. You are going to be putting them in front of you, right? Or they're in a certain spot, you're in a certain spot, and you guys can poke from where you are. And your goal is to make someone look away so that you can move up. But the end goal is to literally put people in front of you. You're not going to get to a spot and then wait to see what they do. You're going to actively swing them. And if you're not, then you're going to be actively backing off so that you can get back to swinging them. So as soon as you get to that door and you're like, oh shit, he has the door and I don't. Okay, well, I don't take those fights. I'm going to back off. And then if he swings, then you can make a play off of him in the open.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, I mean, I guess my mindset was just like force him to make a play and come into the open, but then to your point, it's kind of, I mean, it's just like a 50-50 at that point because I'm not really in any cover either.
Yeah. Yeah, unless you can actively swing into cover and be safe, you're not allowed to play there. Is kind of like my general rule of thumb. Or you can play there as long as you're actually putting him in front of you, right? Like if there's going to be a damage exchange because you are putting him in there, then that's fine. But you're not going to get there and then wait to see what happens.
Right. Okay. Yep. Yeah, that's fair.
Be right with you, dears.
The wind is out there looking for you. It will find you if you let it. This is your champion.
Jump master. First launch, though I usually launch in the other direction.
All right, let's just hot drop again.
A baddie landed nearby.
Ideally, something to replace this Mozam with. But
Here's a drop and
Ooh.
okay. If they want to move up, right? Let's them step out into the open, create some space here. Charging up a sentinels. If I hit a gnarly shot, that's our key to walk up. They're putting no pressure, so we'll pressure them. Way off in the distance here. On the roof, watch out.
Oh, left side moving up.
Oh, we got thermite on us.
Backing up. Oh no.
All good. I mean, I don't know what the other team was doing. I couldn't see anything with the thermite there. Alright, last one.
What'd you play before Apex?
Science isn't exactly an exact science.
Believe it or not, nothing. This is actually my first
Wow.
ever online video game.
So you're just a goat then, like just straight up insane.
I don't know, maybe. but yeah, I didn't have any internet or TV or anything until my last year of high school, which was when Apex came out.
That is insane. I definitely would not have guessed that.
Yeah, the only reason why I got as good as I am is
Jump master, Newty.
I finally got internet at home, so I got addicted to the internet. I started playing video games nonstop, and then I got a nasty brain infection, and I wasn't able to go outside or like go do anything.
Oh jeez.
So after I got out of the hospital and I was like in recovery for like a couple months, I just sat and like laid in bed and played Xbox and grinded Apex, and then I ended up hitting like Predator.
That's crazy.
So, you know, thank illness for my development.
I mean, I guess there's a silver lining to everything, right?
Yeah.
Alright, well, I have two
Walking up.
guns. We both have blue shields.
Yeah.
Attention. First blood.
Oh, first blood.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Pick me up.
Breaking this door down. Stuck one over here.
Yeah, coming.
It's a wraith. Fuck.
Inside the next ring.
Breaking this door here. So if I'm breaking that door, then that means that you can kind of swing his back because he can't play forward.
Another team coming in that way.
Over there.
Time to bind you.
So I don't take fights in the middle, I only take fights from the outside. So right now, I'm continuously...
Oh, I just whiffed so hard. I did a bunch of damage to the path, but... Dang!
All good.
I used to go by the name Hope.
But yeah, whenever we take fights, right? If there's other teams around, we never take that fight between other teams. What we do is we continuously swing around the outside, and we keep, we essentially keep everyone in front of us, right? Otherwise, people get behind us. So if
Yeah.
you think of it like a big circle or like a bullseye, right? If you get into the middle, everyone is around you, right? It's really hard to navigate through that. It's hard to
Yeah.
get in. It's hard to get out. But if you're constantly on the outside, it's easy to take a couple steps forward, keep people in front of you, take a step back, keep yourself safe. You're able
Right.
to control and navigate everything. So keep that in mind as we go and we start taking those, you know, big team fights. Is always be on the outside and then be working your way in slowly. And then as people start getting around you, you have to keep working your way back to the outside.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Cool beans. Do you have any questions, man, before we kind of wrap up our session today?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I think the positioning and I mean basically everything you just said definitely helps a ton. And then just like the movement tech and like the weapon switching and that sort of thing, I think those are probably the two biggest help that I just never would have. I mean, the positioning I know, but it's good to just have like reinforcement and have like, I guess, a little bit better of an expert opinion on how to like, you know, approach the situation. But the holstering and stuff, I probably would have like never thought of it that way. And I think, I feel like there's a ton, which is as small a thing as that is. I feel like there's a ton of times where I'm, and maybe even in a decent spot, but I just, you know, get obliterated and I try to hide with the gun out or do something versus, you know, insta holstering, which seems to always be the case that you need to do. So
Yeah, exactly. Just a reminder. Fuck, what was I gonna say? Fuck, I kind of forget. I can't remember. My bad, dude. Your goal is to always be engaged, right? So everything that you're trying to do should be looped around to either keep yourself into that fight or avoid things that will remove you from those fights, or getting yourself rather back into the fight, right? So when we think about our movement tech, don't so much think of it as kind of like something that you're just going to do nonstop, but think of it as something like, this is going to help me get to where I want to go faster. It's going to help me get to that reload, you know, into a safer spot or whatever it might be. But yeah, I kind of forget where I was going to go with everything, so forgive me with that. But
no, I mean, the movement stuff and the reloading and the holstering and just the way to engage the fights and the way to keep the pressure on. I mean, that I'm usually like in that mindset, but it just like those little like tweaks, I think they add up to, you know, a much bigger sum of their parts. And so I get
100%.
it. Well, no, I appreciate it. I mean, I had a ton of fun. I hope I wasn't too awful to deal with, but
You're good, dude. No, I had tons of fun, man. I don't honestly, dude. If we lose fights, it's fine. It's just, you know, we're just gaming at the end of the day. Our goal is to improve.
Yeah.
Our goal is not to fucking be out here dropping 20 bomb 4Ks during the session, right? I want to see you improve.
Yeah,
so
no.
if that means we make mistakes, that's part of it.
Yeah, well, I appreciate it, man, and thanks and good luck with everything.
No worries, bro. If you ever have any questions, you got me on Discord. You and your, I think it was your brother, right?
Yeah.
You and your brother, just hit me up whenever you want. If you have any questions about Apex or whatever, you have a clip or something that you want me to just quickly go over, send it my way. If I have time, I'll shoot you a message back. Okay.
Yeah. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Have a good one.
Later.